And there's one that were showing their life in, where do they live? They're not in the mainland anymore. Do you remember?
The where?
The Our Rich Journey group.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
It's this couple that like
they're in
$1 million by the time they're 39. But
they just saved and did a lot of stuff. They think they're living in Colombia, I think. It's somewhere in South America.
Someone like that. They moved down there.
Yeah.
And they're showing like how they were living. And they had this like very minimalist lifestyle. And there's like very little pictures on the wall. The furniture is like small, and it worked for them, but it's like I don't know if I'd want to hang out with these people. They seem kind of boring.
I mean, super boring. I mean, I've watched their channel. They give great advice, but like to your point, they built a lot of their wealth by they would buy a cheap home in the area, live in it, renovate it, and then flip and sell it or rent it, and then move on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. So they are very minimalist. But
they also talked about like he would always bring his lunch to work, right? And they described it as like somewhat antisocial.
Yeah.
So they would like always bring food when people were going out. Like they wouldn't buy things when they're out, like cutting costs down to the bare minumum.
Can you imagine somebody coming to your restaurant at your birthday party with a paper bag? Like, oh, don't worry, I don't need anything. Just give me some water. We're just eating a sandwich and chips while everybody's cutting in their steaks and shrimp. Just shaming everybody, right? Because now they did. One thing no one can argue is, I mean, they had one of the largest HSA accounts I've ever seen in my life. They were contributing to the HSA and using that like as an investment account, which you can do. Mm-hmm. But I've never seen someone take that money and invest it. I've only seen him use it to go pay for medical bills, tax-free stuff. These cats had like hundreds of thousands in it. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in the HSA. Kids had stock portfolios are bigger than most adults. They're kids. That this is all they do. But they're like the Tim Duncan of like investors. Like they do basics. They don't spend anything extra. They just accumulate.
But at what cost, though? I mean, it sounds like you've done all of these things to save, but you've explained, they live a very austere life. It's almost antisocial. At what cost do you save all of this? Like those extreme cheapskate people. Have you seen those shows? Yeah. Those people who
dumpster divers,
yes,
that work on Wall Street. Like, what the heck is wrong with you?
There's a thing. To me, there's a balance to it. And are they saving all of this and then giving it to charity? Because then I'm down with it. I mean, like you have a goal. You're like, we just want to be $1 million donors to these certain causes. Okay, I can see that, but then you just save it and for generations and generations, and then what? Especially if you live,
it'll pay off. It'll pay off. You're saving it for generations after generations.
So yes,
definitely give more return. But to your point, how much of your personal life are you okay with? In your older age, when you look back and you think, man, I didn't get to grab a beer with any of my coworkers, friends. I didn't get to, go to Las Vegas and just have fun. I saved all of my money, went towards just saving and investing. We didn't do anything.
So like you save your money so you can enjoy life later, but you don't enjoy life anyway.
You don't
enjoy it.
No, because I'm sorry. I'm just so I get fired up.
Let's jump into the show. I'm about to start the music.
Let's jump into the show. As we jump in, hey Levon at Top Golf. Good luck to you, man. Thank you for tuning in, even though you're on the green. I don't know what to refer to it.
You're at the top of the golf.
Yeah. At the top of your golf. Hey Erica, thank you for tuning in. When you were dieting, you had to bring your own food to a party. It's rough. That's rough. But that was for a good cause, I assume. Right? Trying to get healthier, I assume.
No,
It's a bad party.
Saving money is dumb. But what's not dumb is tuning in to the Can't Tell Us Nothing show on your Tuesday night. Thank you for tuning in, YouTube and Facebook. Kelly, may the 4th be with you as well. This is the show where we take opinions, discussions, topics, turn into improv scenes round the spot. Where Can't Tell Us Nothing, a group out of Houston, Texas, that does improv.
Cheer. I lost my air horn. Not for long, though. Oh, got it back. Too bad the moment has passed.
Moving.
Never too late.
Remember that, folks. It's never too late.
It's never too late to hit that air horn.
I mean, so going back to the discussion, I mean, that was the lesson in the movie, in the Queen Latifah movie Last Holiday, right? I'm thinking of the right one, right?
Okay, keep going.
She was like,
she was dying.
Yeah, she was eating TV dinners and saving money, and then she got a mistaken diagnosis that she was gonna die, right? And she thought, so she started spending it, started going on a vacation and gambling and dining out. Then she learned she wasn't gonna die, and
she learned for all the money she blew.
And then she made a lot of money suing them. And then she learned that she should have been enjoying her time that she had.
Yeah.
Right? Tomorrow isn't promised today.
Yeah. But see, there's two sides to the coin, right? There's the dumpster dive, the Works on Wall Street, which was an actual character from Cheapskates. And then you have the YOLO, who has not one dime to their name.
Right.
Always mooches off everybody else, but knows where all of the parties and everything that's happening, the latest and greatest fashion trends, but they ain't got shit. They're probably going to be old and ain't got shit, right?
They have an Apple Watch, but just got back from a 2-week stint in South America and don't have a dime to their name.
At all. Owes everybody money. Keep buying new shit. Those are the extremes, right? Somebody who lives life against all of its normal, I guess, respectable interactions. They are just having fun. They have one life. They don't want to regret anything, even pissing off friends. And then you have the other, like you said, the rich family, the basic, super wealthy, but the conversation you'll have with them past 5 minutes probably won't lead you anywhere exciting outside of like anything that has to do with their money. And is money really worth it? Like, I always come back to this, man. Going back to the stunning question. Is stunting something that is natural for like living beings, right? Our need to enjoy ourselves, but also have the perception that we're enjoying ourselves way more than what we actually are, because this is all the show, right? Case in point, Antoine, you have a dog. I don't know if you've ever seen dogs do this, but I've seen a lot of dogs do this. You give them a toy or a bone, and most dogs, if there's another dog around, will prance around. Hey, I got this new bone. What do you have? Oh, it's not this. Let me keep prancing around. Keep prancing around, right? Is that not stunting? Is that not stunting, right?
I've seen that. I've seen that behavior. I think it is. I think it does come naturally to people. I think if you give a child a shiny new toy that they like, they're gonna go show it to people, say, "This is mine. You can't play with it."
Nope.
You have to teach them to do that. They just do it automatically.
I've seen a dude pull up in a nice car, get out, and tell people, don't even look at his car. Isn't that like, that's like a reverse stunt, right? It's like, I'm stunting already, but I don't even want you to look too long, because the stunting might do something to you. You might want to come and do something to my car. But why did you get the car if nobody's going to look at it? Why bring it out? You could have took an Uber and nobody would have noticed you.
Was he serious?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
serious.
Like reverse psychology of like, but hey, don't look over there. Don't think of the pink elephant. You got to think of the thing. You're going to go look at the thing.
Yeah.
No, maybe no one's looking, and he needed a way to make people look.
Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
That
Who's
guy?
behind the curtain? Who's that?
Yeah. Yeah. Money is crazy, man. One thing I learned from my studies on money is it is absolutely connected to people's emotions. Absolutely. The psychology of money is so like it's hand in hand, man. Especially if you study how people spend money. Someone told me, watch what people spend their money, and that shows you what they actually care about and love. And that says a lot, right? So the rich family cares a lot about, I guess they have like a 200-year plan for their family. And maybe we're wrong, right? Maybe we don't see what they see when their 10 generation kids are crypto trillionaires and everyone else is dumpster diving because we have to, right? The government's like, that's all the food we got is what's left over from these restaurants where all the rich people eat. We don't know, right? We don't see that far ahead. So in some cases,
the problem with that is they're not going to be around for those 200 years. Someone else is going to take that over. Are they going to start the plan, or is it going to be somebody who's like, YOLO?
Yeah, that's right. We got this. Let
me buy that car nobody can look at.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Because no matter what I do know about humans, rich or poor, is that we're social, right? So if you get so rich that, and if everybody else is dumpster diving, and you can't have relations with people because you're afraid they're gonna want what you have, and and you have this adversarial thing, that's a miserable existence because ultimately humans are social, and it'll probably kill you faster than you have nobody around you when you're rich than jumping in a dirty dumpster with a bunch of other people who are living at the same level.
At least we're together.
You don't get it. That's the.
But do you think technology extends that, right? So this is saying that's if social media is not even a thing, because there's a lot of people who just social media and they feel like that's their social interaction, but it's almost like turning them into narcissistic people. So in a sense, to your point, it's bad for the people who have the money who are that disconnected anyway. Absolutely. But I don't think it's going to stop many people from doing that because of that whatever that is about us that feels that we have to have more. Success is about how much excess you have, in America. I don't think that's going anyway anytime soon. But the other side to that is, if the rich family's kids were already participating in their life, so they would have to literally jump off ship to crash and burn all their family's money. And that's if the family don't even have like a trust that says their kids can't touch it for like 50 years. But the grandkids, statistically, wealth disappears after 2 generations most of the time for rich people. So the grandkids will probably fuck the money up. And then all of that, like penny pinching and saving for 100 years that the grandparents did, boom, 10 years gone. Easy. So there's an argument, right? Stunting, maybe the group. Is it better to stunt or is it better to save and protect everything you have? If you only had one choice, if you were born again and they said you have 2 options, 2 personalities, you're either going to be a person that stunts even if you don't have it, or a person that saves everything. Which one would you guys be? Erica said her dog stunts daily. Absolutely. Dogs are also jealous creatures too. Very jealous.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that has a lot to do with stunting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're social creatures with no social skills. I mean, whatever their skills are is pretty rough.
I think it works for them.
It works for them.
They're good listeners.
Yeah,
they're good listeners.
Yeah.
That's their redeemable skill.
To answer your question, I would say stunt.
You want to stunt?
Stunt. I do.
Team stunt.
Team stunt.
Team stunt. I do, and because it just seems like more fun. The saving person
what fun is that?
Sounds to me like Scrooge from Christmas Carol or whatever it's called, right? That dude was rich and on like Christmas Eve was sitting in a cold house with a small candle eating gruel all by himself.
Yeah. In a terrible nightgown, by the way.
Roughest, coarse nightgown.
Yeah.
But he was rich.
Yeah. That's horrible.
But then he started stunting and everybody loved him.
True.
Came out to the street, buy this family a turkey, throw some money at some of these other people. Everybody was like, oh snap, look who's here, it's Scrooge. Ah!
No, I don't think that's how it went.
Money for everybody. Money.
That's how the story went.
Money. These ghosts told me my only problem was I wasn't stunting enough. Comes out, buys a big Christmas tree with gifts for only him, but it's like enough gifts to give the whole town. He just opens them up. Hey, y'all, look what I got. I think
we cut to Scrooge in his mansion, and it's the day after Christmas, and a ghost walks in. Hey, Scrooge, Mr. Scrooge.
Yes. Who's there? Who's there?
It's another ghost.
Another?
Yeah.
Aren't you done with me yet?
No. See, I'm here about New Year's. You did great on Christmas, but we really want to see you go all out on New Year's and just really throw the biggest, the best New Year's bash the world has ever seen.
Ghost, I learned my lesson. I've been more generous, but I've been going over my bank statements, and I gotta say I'm uncomfortable with the amount it's at. It's usually much higher than this, and I thought I might just take it easy this New Year's and then come back around Valentine's Day or something.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to be, a stingy old man again, that's fine. We'll just go somewhere else for New Year's and have a party without you, I guess. This is a nice.
No, wait, ghosts don't go away. You're here for a reason.
Okay.
You're here to teach me a lesson. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Well, here's the plan that we ghosts have. 500 of us are going to come to your mansion and just have a great time. But we need food. We need drinks. We need a water slide.
What? Hold on. Wait, I thought I was supposed to be bringing cheer to the town. I figured I'd go to the orphanage and buy them all gifts or something. Why would I throw a party for ghosts?
Because we helped you. Now it's time for you to help us out.
What? Also, why would ghosts need food? I feel like you're toying with me.
We're not looking at food.
Shouldn't you be showing me an alternate reality where if I don't stunt, then people will suffer, or I will suffer?
Okay, fine. You know what? Let's do that. We're going to show alternate reality what's happening if you don't throw the ghost a great New Year's bash in a couple of days. You ready? You ready to go?
Of course I'm ready.
Come on, let's take a walk.
And they walk.
And see how all these rooms are empty and dark and dusty?
Yes, this is my house. I haven't had time to clean up. I've been busy.
Right.
Trying to recuperate.
Yeah, see, that's not good. I mean, you're a really rich man, and this is how you live. Terrible.
You just gonna insult my house? I thought you were gonna show me the world.
Okay, come on. Let's go outside. Come on.
Fine, if this is the way to the alternate universe, and of course. Okay. All right, what are you showing me?
I'm showing you your lawn. See how there's no ghosts out here?
No ghost?
Yeah,
why is it so
water slide out here?
Look. If you were just trying to impress your ghost friends with my wealth, you can take that elsewhere, okay? I have turned over a new leaf, but I am no fool.
Everybody.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go for it.
We cut to the next day to the next ghost. Hey, yo, Scrooge.
Who's
hey,
there?
Scrooge, get up.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. My man Amici.
Had a long night.
Yeah, no problem. Ghost Amici was telling me, he was trying to show you what life would be like, if you didn't throw this New Year's Eve party and you weren't feeling it.
No, I wasn't feeling it.
All
I
right,
didn't understand the purpose.
Just come with me. Let's drift over this way into this home.
Okay, we can do this. All right, I'm used to this. Show me something.
All right. You see that couch over there? There's nobody sitting on it.
Okay.
Right there. You see that TV? It's just playing Dick Clark. New Year's Eve.
What are you showing me right now? This is my couch. This is my TV. What is the... Look.
I'm just...
How about this? How about this? If it'll get you guys off my back, we'll throw a small shindig with a handful of ghosts.
Okay.
Couple of hors d'oeuvres, all right? Something nice and tame.
Like 100 ghosts? What are we talking?
I don't even know how to... let's say 20. Let's say 20 ghosts.
No problem. We'll handle it.
Tell 20 of your closest friends and only them that they can come to the party, okay?
We cut to a couple hours later, another ghost shows up. Hey, Scrooge.
Who's there?
It's me.
It's a ghost. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Of course. It's a ghost. It's always a ghost. Who are you?
Well, my name is Jay the Ghost. And word travels around in my neck of the woods that you were having a party and I wasn't on the list. And
I don't control the list. You got to take it up with Ghost Tandy and Ghost Amici or something. Look, I don't want any craziness, okay? It's a small, intimate gathering of close ghost buddies. That's all it really is.
It's going to get crazy, by the way. I mean, there's nothing you can avoid. I mean, we're ghosts, dude. We don't ever stop partying, and we don't have to get drunk. We're already floating. It's just going to be a thing. So what I wanted to tell you, though, is if I couldn't come to the party, you don't want to know what happens.
Are you going to show me?
Yeah, I could definitely show you. Let's just walk down the hallway.
Okay.
You see this here room right here?
Yes, I see
all this space right here. You see how open it is and dusty it is.
Ghost Amici showed me the same room. I know it's dusty. I haven't had time to clean. I've been talking to a lot of ghosts.
Do you feel how cold it is in this room? You feel
yes.
See, if I was at this party, I would be DJing right here in this room. This whole place will be turned upside down. It'd be sweat all over the walls. It'd be honeys running in and out. You wouldn't even know if they ghost honeys or real honeys. It don't matter. I satisfy both. All right. You don't want to have a whack party without a DJ, man. Do you?
I guess not. If only one more ghost shows up, it could be a DJ.
Well, I gotta have my crew with me as well. I gotta have Ghost Bug, Ghost Ray J.
We cut to the New Year's party and Scrooge is in his room. There's music going outside. There's like 1,000 ghosts wandering through the house, going through the walls. And hey, Scrooge,
who's there?
It's Ghost Amici.
Ghost Amici, what the hell's going on? I told you 20 ghosts top.
I know, but a few more ghosts showed up, and there were just a few more in the neighborhood, and you know how it goes.
There's ectoplasm everywhere.
Yeah, it was a good time for the Air Force. Hey, the Ghost Cup showed up to shut the party down. Could you come close to them?
The Ghost Cup.
The Ghost Cup. Hilarious. Yeah, man. Scrooge, man.